Welcome to Pratidhvani, where we try to humanize science. I'm your host, G.V. Pawan Kumar. Today, I will narrate a real story that happened to me a few years ago. On 4th February 2021, I had a strange but pleasant experience. At around 5 pm, I got a call on my office phone number from a person named Anil Tiwari who was residing in Varanasi. He told me that he had some science related questions and wanted to get some clarifications. Initially, I was reluctant to engage in the conversation as he was incoherent and very nervous. Then, Anil gradually cleared his voice and gained some confidence. He said, I am not at all convinced that the speed of light is a constant, irrespective of the measurement frame. He said he needed help understanding the concept of light and its connection to electricity and magnetism. This introductory talk led us to a conversation, and this conversation was on Maxwell's electromagnetic theory and Michelson's Morley experiment to disprove ether. I also urged him to look up the history of light and Michelson's lifelong obsession with measuring the velocity of light. As our conversation went further, he mentioned that he wished to fully understand the concept of light and asked me for further references. I said he should read Feynman's book on quantum electrodynamics and told him that Feynman's explanation of the interaction of light with matter was possibly one of the most profound understanding of nature we have. By the way, all this conversation was in Hindi, and it was my lengthiest attempt to talk science in that language. Then Anil thanked me for the time I spent, which was not more than 15 to 20 minutes or so, and we were just about to hang up the call. And I just asked him how could he find my number, and he told me that he googled about light and matter and stumbled upon my webpage from which he could get the phone number. Then I was curious and asked him if he was a student and where was he studying, etc. He hesitantly replied that he had completed his Bachelor of Science many years ago, and now he was a farmer working in the fields and was still interested in science. To spend the time in the evening, it seems he watched science videos on YouTube and was really interested in understanding various different things. He came across many exciting topics by watching these videos, of which the velocity of light caught his attention recently, and therefore he had many questions to resolve, and therefore he made this attempt to contact somebody. I was so glad to know about this, and I strongly encouraged him to look up and study some good books, including Feynman's lectures and many other resources that are freely available on the internet. Then we ended the call. I felt I had an enjoyable conversation about science. Undoubtedly, this was a small but a pleasant experience for me, and it reinforced my faith in science, in India, and importantly, in humanity. This was a call from Varanasi, and you're listening to Pratidhvani, where we try to humanize science with G.V. Pawan Kumar.